story of Simps and sinners. Simps and sinners. That's it. The daughters of Sarah have put up several ads that. Hey, can we put up those ads? They did 9. They did 9 types. All right. What do women want? That was one I really found that. This thing I like the artwork. See, it's all cracked up. Go ahead. This one. Broken women want fixers. So the type of woman she wants is a brother that can fix her problem. Okay, give me the next one. Next type, it says immature women want father figure husband. So you got to watch because some sisters are immature. Some of y'all want these 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Believe it or not, some 35-year-olds are immature. They want that father figure husband. And when he's not that type of a husband, lose her God-given mind. Give me the next one. This one says, good women want partners. Okay, all right. That help me right there. Give me the next one. Hardworking women want supporters. So she wants the man to carry her on her. Notice it says on her face, out of order. She wants a support system. A support system, brother. This says lazy women want enablers. Enablers. Now, I'll put this up. The sisters did this. Brothers didn't do this. I know there's a woman right now online. Oh, misogyny, they doing the men. No, the women came up with this stuff. This is the Daughters of Sarah page. This is not what the men did.
Bishop, look at she put her
feet on his head.
And his head. Some brother like stuff like that.
Yep. And he playing PlayStation. She on Facebook. Give me the next picture. Insecure women want puppets. They want some insecure sisters want brothers that are puppets on a string. Ones that are easily maneuverable, easily managed. Do what I say. Do what I want you to do. Okay? And they move you with tears. Anything to make you happy. Give me the next one. Abused women want objects. And she's the one that carries, look at all the things around her. She got anger, guilt, hurt, rape, fear. That type of woman, she ain't ready to be married. She got to get over her own hurt that she probably went through when she was 5 years old. Yep. And she's holding on to it. Now she want to be married to you, and she will make your life miserable. You'll be a miserable wreck with this type of a woman. Okay? I always tell sisters, women think only women been abused. Brothers been abused, some been molested, but you don't hear about it. Brothers don't hold on to that. Women hold on to that, and they want to make your life miserable.
Remember, Bishop, you notice the bag she have in her hands. All her things she passed through her whole life. Then Christ said, you remember Deacon just saying that they don't believe they are the new creature.
Right.
That's why they're still facing these demonic spirits still chasing them down.
Yep. All right, Daughters of Sarah want gods. I love that one right there. That's some good stuff right there. You know, because before you get to that God level, you're going to be on that Abraham level. A daughter of Sarah wants an Abraham who will eventually become a god. As a daughter of Sarah cannot be with Rahim. It don't match. Just like an Abraham cannot be with a Shaniqua. It don't match. Was that the last one? All right. Let's open up with Genesis chapter 2. Genesis chapter 2. All I want is Genesis 2:24. That's all I want.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
Now there's a whole lot of meat in that one verse. Read it again slow.
Genesis 2, verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife.
Stop right there. In order to leave your father and mother and cleave to your wife, there's a few things you need. Number one, you can't be scared. Number two, you got to have a source of income to take care of this wife. If you cannot take care, once you can take care of yourself, then you know if you are able to take care of another person. If you sit down in your mind and you realize I could barely take care of myself, this is what you got to look at. This is what you got to evaluate. What is she bringing to the table? Because if she's bringing nothing to the table, you can't marry her. You got 5 cents. You just barely taking care of you. If she got 5 cents or 10 cents, then y'all could work together. You might, together y'all got 10, 15 cents, and y'all put your pennies, that's fine. But if she ain't got nothing, she's a ball and chain, don't marry her. You're going to be in a homeless shelter real quick. Understand it? And don't get me wrong. In the beginning, the sex is good. She will ignore the fact that the ceiling is leaking. She will ignore the fact that rats and roaches is running across the table. She'll ignore that for the first maybe few months. But after a while, reality sets in. And she's like, you know what? We can't. All the lights is off now. But wasn't the sex good? Your sex was amazing. But I need some light. And there's no food on the table. Can you go get me some food, Tyrone, and bring in? I ain't got no money. We barely made the rent. So don't marry a sister like that. She's bringing nothing to the table. Don't marry. Some sisters are homeless. Don't marry her. She ain't ready yet. Okay, read it again.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
And they shall be one flesh. They shall be one flesh. What say, Lava?
I'm going to back up on what you said, Bishop. Like you remember that a lot of our sisters, they come from a welfare world. I mean, they don't have a job. They just sit there. The government assist them all this time. Then now when she marry you, she look at you to be the government now. You feel me? So she ain't coming with nothing. So as soon as she have a baby, she sit there. That's it. 2, 3, 4. She would not have a job. She would not trying to better the relationship. She would not do nothing because she's seeing you as the government cheese.
Right. Watch. Government cheese. Look at this. Look at this. Go to Deuteronomy 24:4. I'm still dealing with the two shall be one flesh. That's right there. The two shall be one flesh is a heavy spiritual statement. A lot of times we'll read things in the Bible and we really don't get it. So we just read on. But when God says the two shall be one flesh, he means that thing in a spiritual context. Give me that real quick. Before you read Deuteronomy 24, give me Romans 7, 7 and 12 about the law of spiritual, that one.
Yes, sir. Romans chapter 7.
Is it verse 7 or 12? I can't remember.
Verse 14.
14, go ahead.
Romans chapter 7, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual.
For we know that the law is spiritual. Go ahead.
But I am carnal, sold under sin.
Meaning, in sin did my mother conceive me. But what we want to look at is the law is spiritual. Meaning, there's various understandings when the Most High says something. Give me that one in Job now. You know what's double? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Job chapter 11, verse 6. And that he would show thee the secrets of wisdom.
The secrets of wisdom referring to God's law. Go ahead.
That they are double.
Many of his words have double meaning. Go ahead.
To that which is.
To that which is written. Many of the words in the Bible have double meanings to that which is written. So when the Bible says the two shall be one flesh, you got to sit back and go, what does he mean by that? He means a lot by that. I'm going to give you an example. Go to Deuteronomy 24. This is about divorce. Deuteronomy 24. And we don't advocate divorce. And God never advocated. Let me say this. God never advocated divorce. So we're going to read that in Matthew. Divorce was instituted because men were evil. The Israelite man was evil. Watch this. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 4.
Start at 3.
Verse 3. And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorcement and giveth it in her hand and sendeth her out as out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife, after that she is defiled.
So there's a law. This law says if there's a divorce, the woman can never go back to the former husband after she is defiled. After she is defiled. Defiled? How is she defiled? Because another man went up in her. So that's, again, you got to go, Because most of the women y'all been with different guys. But this says, after that she is defiled. Read.
For that is abomination before the Lord, and thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
Now let's take a look at Matthew 19, verse 6. Christ is talking about the same subject.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh.
So Christ said there's no more twain. Twain means two, meaning man and woman, but one. They are one flesh. He's talking about spiritually. You know your bodies ain't fused together, but Christ is saying something spiritually. Read it again.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh.
They're one flesh, meaning one spirit. Go ahead.
What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
You know, I hear people use that, what God has joined together, let not man put asunder. If your marriage is based on lust, God did not put that together. When it says what God has joined together, meaning the woman and the man came together in agreement that they will follow the laws of God. That's what it's talking about. It ain't talking about you married some Muslim in the world. God didn't bring that together. That's you brought that together. So now read on.
Verse 7.
No, read 6 again.
Verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh.
I want to pause right there. Wherefore they are no more two, but one flesh. Now watch this. Go to 1 Peter 3:7. Watch this. I'm getting somewhere. Y'all just hold on. I'm taking it slow to start off with.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
The knowledge is talking about is the laws of God. Dwell with them according to the law of God. Read.
Giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
She's the weaker vessel. Why? Because from the time of Adam and Eve, Eve was the one that gave credence to Satan. Eve was the one that listened to the damn devil in the garden. Eve was the one that listened to the white man. That's what it's talking about. So she's the weaker vessel. Well, I wonder what this one got to say over here. They're all over the place, rather than what God says. Go ahead.
And as being heirs together.
See that part right there? And as being heirs together. Go ahead.
Of the grace of life.
So you and your wife are heirs together. Together is the operative word we want. Go ahead.
That your prayers be not hindered.
Because if you are not together, your prayers will be hindered. Now I want to show you an article. There's a lot of back and forth on this article. Some agree. This is scientists. Some agree. Some do not agree. So I'm putting that out there for the doubters so that you know I'm not just trying to hide anything. Give me the article about the DNA. Somebody read that. Read that for me.
Yes, sir. RSVP Live. Women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they have ever had sex with.
Do y'all see this? If you want to know why some women seem like they got multiple personalities, it's because there's something about sex that the white man has not figured out yet. That's why this group of scientists said, it seems like when they did let's read the article. Let's read the article. Raise it up. Raise it up. Raise it up.
Scroll down.
See, the women think I'll just wash it out. That stuff gets absorbed into the linings.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Yeah, people will be getting excited over here. Read that thing right there.
The brain is a mysterious thing, but a woman's brain seems to be far more mysterious than we ever knew. According to a new study, women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they have ever had sex with.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This is now like, so when Christ said the two shall be one, he meant that thing. He meant that. He didn't make a mistake. I didn't stutter. When I say that y'all are one, I mean that thing. So if she has jumped around from Tom, Dick, and Harry, there's something going on up there. She takes a little bit from this man, take a little bit of his personality, a little bit of that, a little bit of that one. Now she's, whoa, I don't know why there's some arguments with you. And she don't know, babe, what's going on with you? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. It's just there's something. Give me an aspirin. Pop a pill. Breathe.
Bishop, you know what's so heavy? The Bible said the same thing, by the way. That is why God said the woman's supposed to only have one man all her life. That Bible said the same exact thing. This is what God always give Israel the law to prevent from happening. Oh, of course, not the new generation today. Oh, no, forget it. They don't want to hear this. But the Bible said this. Now, we look at this, we say, oh, Esau is a genius. No. God said way before Esau say it. We just didn't want to hear what God had to say. But it's the same thing. That's why you read earlier about, what was that? No, the other one. The other scripture about this scripture in Deuteronomy. The one that said she's defiled. That's what the scripture says, she's defiled. Because she's supposed to only be with one man all her life.
So, read on.
The information was stumbled upon complete by accident by the scientists, but explains a lot as to why women become more connected to man than men are to women.
Now, that's some heavy stuff right there. Now, let me show you something. Hey, give me the Daphne video. Daphne.
Girl, how you doing?
Excuse me, I'm just working out.
That's cool. Didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw you from over there, and I just wanted to say what's up.
Okay. I'm just gonna finish my workout.
Wait. Come on. Give me a chance, Holly Berry. What's up? I ain't never seen you around here. You from around here?
No, I'm just visiting. I'm on vacation.
Okay, well, that's even better. I'm born and raised here, so I can show you around if you let me.
Okay. Show me around.
Cool. Well, I ain't bring my car because, you know, I ran here. You got one?
Yeah, I'm just parked right over there.
Damn, that's nice. You got a boyfriend?
I will later on today.
Well, then let's roll. You saying? So you ain't crazy or nothing, are you?
Only when I'm off my meds. Get in.
Wait! Yo, can you slow down?
I'm driving normal. What are you talking about?
You are not driving crazy as hell. Can you look at the road?
What are you saying? I'm driving normal.
Yo.
I'm driving.
It's a fucking stop sign. Stop.
I can go through it. Damn.
Do you got your license? Oh my God, can you stop? They know what they doing. You don't.
What are you doing?
Don't get us arrested. This is a white neighborhood. Come on, man. Think you crazy? Hey, can you just do a U-turn? I'm gonna show you the hills. Just turn around.
Oh, I'm about to show this.
No. Don't do this shit next to me. Don't do this shit next to me. You look.
What side of the street are you on?
Hey, look.
What side of the street are you on?
You gotta turn that way.
Oh, they said that it was a place around here that I could see the city view. Where's that? I want to go.
The hills is that way. You going the wrong way.
Okay, why are you talking with so much pain in your voice?
Can you just drive the speed limit?
I'm driving normal.
Oh, shit! Hey, man, where'd you learn how to drive?
I don't know how to drive. This isn't my car.
It's not your car, then whose car is it?
My therapist. I stole it.
You stole your therapist's car? Yeah, this is my favorite spot. I come here all the time.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Ain't it, though? Yo, man, what is you doing?
I just figured if you fail, we could fall together.
I ain't trying to fall at all. What is you, crazy?
I'm not crazy. Why would you call me crazy?
Because you just
Do I act crazy? Crazy is a homeless person on the side of the street talking to themselves. I'm not homeless. I'm not crazy.
Okay, damn. If you look over there, Universal Studios is right there. And my favorite hiking trail's over there, but they got it closed because, you know, Corona going around everywhere. But we can go there and I can still, you know, show you around. Shit. Yo, what?
You ever thought about just jumping, make the pain go away?
No. What is you doing? Can you get down?
Tell me you love me or I'm gonna jump.
I'm not telling you that shit. I don't love you. Oh, wait. Hold up. Man, bitch, you crazy.
With straight knees, I'll jump with straight knees.
Well, bitch, you might as well jump because I ain't saying it. Okay, I love you. Damn.
Because if I jump, the last person I was with was you.
I love you.
Say it louder because I can't hear you.
Ooh, that bitch crazy.
Say it.
I love you.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Oh, you love me?
I mean, I guess.
I love you. You love me? So I guess we together.
You supposed to ask first. Yeah, that's why I want you to leave.
I'm not going nowhere. We are together in this forever. You the first person I met when I decided to stop taking my meds and when I escaped from that psychiatric ward. It was a sign that we're meant to be together. Stop shaking your head no. Just sit back and relax, baby. This is a ride. Now give me your wallet so that we can just go and get something to eat.
Why you need my wallet?
Give me the wallet. You keep saying crazy, I'm gonna show you crazy. Now drive, baby. Let's go. I know you were without me for like 2 hours and you probably had the worst time of your life, but I'm back, baby. Drive.
Some people say, oh, that's a spoof. It doesn't mean anything. Regardless, God says the two shall be one, and she will absorb a little bit of every man she's with. Like when you get a virgin. Well, some of y'all know what you know how clingy they are? You no matter what, they're with you. Because you was the first. And they ain't letting you go. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. These are the non-Simpsons brothers. Okay. So, the women, American women especially, like I got an email the other day. Remember the email I read online where the sister said about her husband was looking at women on Instagram? So she wrote back and she said something to the effect, well, I find it strange that you said that if your wife was looking at another man, you would leave, but my man is on Instagram looking at other women and I can't leave. Well, let me tell you something about that. Here's a mistake women make. Give me 1 Corinthians 7. I'm sorry, 11. 1 Corinthians 11. I want verse 9. American women believe this. American women believe that American Negropean women, I word it like that. American Negropean women believe that the man was created to serve her. You don't get that on the continent of Africa. The only time you'll hear that on the continent of Africa is if she grew up here. If she grew up here and went back over there, you hear the stupidest things. Dumb things. But if they grew up there, they said, remember when, I don't know if you was there, when a woman said, she said to me, we were teaching at camp, she says, listen, we don't believe the woman is the head of the man. We believe the man is the head of the woman. Do y'all teach that? We said, yeah, the Bible says that. She said, okay, all praises. Now, she didn't say all praises, but she was happy. Because a lot of times American men, if they go over there, it's that 50-50 stuff. And that is not biblical. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
See, most Christian black women get a black marker and cross that out their Bible. They don't agree with that. They reject that. They said that ain't what the white man taught us. A lot of these Christian black Negropean women, Latinos too, when I say black, I'm talking about you Latinos too, because you got the same aura, the same vibes on you. Okay? No, the men, we're equal, we're the same. That's not what God says. Read it again.
1 Corinthians 11 verse 9. Mm-hmm. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man. The woman was created for the man. And not the other way around. Watch this. Give me Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36 in the Apocrypha, verse 24.
Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Wait. He that getteth a wife beginneth. See that word? See that? What's that next word after a?
Beginneth. Oh, a possession.
Possession. Listen, brothers. Listen, let me help you out here. Y'all don't take her last name. She takes yours. She is your possession. What are we reading? The Holy Bible. The God that created heaven and earth and the universe is saying she belongs to you, not the other way around. I don't know what Bible these Christian women are reading. And guess what, brothers? Some of those Christian Negropeans have crept in Israel. We're going to get deep into that. Who's not married in here? Which brother's not married in here? Okay, watch. Y'all going to find out something. Now watch this. What does it say, Lava?
Yeah, I'm glad you bring this the precept, Bishop. Because even though the word possession, she have to humble herself to that to be possessed. But a lot of these American women, they don't humble themselves to be possessed. They're saying that I'm equal to you.
Right.
I'm in the same level as you. That's
even if she make more money than you, she's your possession. Who said that? God said that thing. That's not me speaking from a place of misogyny. Because that's, oh, he's a misogynist. No, sisters, au contraire, mon frère. I am not a misogynist. I am a biblical realist. I'll read it. That's what it says, then that's what it is. Oh, read that again.
Check. Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
So when you say the word beginneth a possession, when you get a new car, for example, sisters, I'm not calling you. You remind me of my Jeep. You remember that R. Kelly song? But let's say you get like when you get a new car, you taking care of that car, you cleaning that car. Now she's your possession. You the same way you take care of whatever it is, you got to take care of her. That's what he's saying. That's your possession. Take care of it. Read.
A help like unto himself.
And she's meant to be a help like you. Meaning she might not know everything you know, but she got to get on that pathway, that mental pathway. I got to learn what my husband knows. I got to know what he knows. Okay? Why? Because when he ain't home, I got to teach the kids what he know. Her mind got to be like that. Now watch this. Get chapter, same book, Ecclesiastes 20.
There's one more part.
Oh, there's one more part?
Yes,
read
sir.
it.
A help like unto himself and a pillar of rest.
Oh, a pillar of rest. Y'all know what a pillar does? A pillar holds up the house. It keeps things going. And it says she is a pillar of rest. Did it say pest?
Rest.
Did it say pest?
Rest.
Some women, the American Negropean woman thinks it says a pillar of pest. My job, brother, is to pest you, pesterize you, stress you. No, her job is to be a rest unto you. When you ain't there, she's that pillar. She keeps the house up and running. That's her job. And when you come home, you ain't stressed out. She's a rest to you. Yeah, she's going to rub that head for you. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, that food going to already be done for you. That's right. That's right. But here they go. But what if I got a job? Even if she got a job out there, her job is to still, does that say, except if she has a job? It doesn't say that. So regardless if she got a job, a 9 to 5, you got a 9 to 5, her job is to, when I come home, she got to take care of the house. That's right, because guess what? You go to work, you still got to hit the streets, come to the school and teach and deal with the men, deal with the brothers, counsel. Her job is the same way. When you come home, make sure everything is in order. And if she can throw rose petals at your feet, that's some good stuff. I saw it Coming to America last night. That's some good stuff right there. It's on repeat all day on VH1. That thing is so good stuff. What are you going to say?
If you're going to be like a helper, like into your husband, that's why many people don't understand. Daughters of Sarah, guess what? Bishop is the head man the Lord used here, right? Guess what? His wife is over daughters of Sarah, right? Believe it or not, she can only speak the thing that Bishop set up. She cannot go in her own mind. You understand? She have to go according to what the knowledge of God said to deal with the woman. That's how she thought from her husband. So what she sprays, what she think, is what she learned from her husband. You understand? A lot of you're bugged out your mind. You don't know what the hell going on. That's why she's a pillar of rest to help you in case you off. Yo, babe, we have not been fast for a long time now together. That's her job to remind you, babe. Hey, babe, we have not been reading together for a long time. I know you travel, but you know we have to keep that spirit going. That's the pillar. She's there to help you. When you like going a little left, she's there to bringing you back because you build her the right way. You understand? Your sister don't know the plot from your hole. The plot from your hole is power. Man, but you cannot use it in wicked power. In a weak inside, like the Satan using you to bring this thing out like that. I'm telling you.
Now watch this. Go to Ecclesiastes 26. And let's start at verse 16.
Yes, sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 16. As the sun, when it ariseth in the high heaven, So is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house.
So is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. It's that the beauty of a good wife, there's a twofold meaning behind it. Not only does she look nice and beautiful on the outside, her soul, her spirit is beautiful. How so? In the ordering of her house. I remember one brother says to me, him and his wife keep arguing. So they come up to the table. I said, what's going on here? She says, I don't know what's wrong. He keep arguing with me. So I said, bro, what's wrong? She said, well, she painted the walls a color this way, and she moved the table over here. And I said, bro, let her order the house. You're getting involved in women's stuff. There's no man I ever met is arguing about the curtains, the way where the table is at. Let these women order the house. That's what it's talking about. So is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. You worried about the carpet color. You worried about the color of the forks. Well, brother, stop. That's that simp spirit you got on you. You was raised by your mama, right? Uh-huh. She had you doing all that. Uh-huh. Now he carried that spirit into the relationship. Now she can't do nothing. She just sit there. He does all the cooking. He does the cleaning. He takes care. He vacuums. He paints the wall. These women might like that stuff. But believe me, sisters, after a while, it's going to make you sick. You're not going to like that. Because he's becoming Mr. Mom. Y'all saw that movie, Antebellum? What was the black girl's name? Janelle. But her husband was Mr. Mom. He's making a he's cooking. She going out to work. He picking up the kids and the kids and all. I said, what the hell is this? They're trying to send a message there. The hell is going on? Read on.
Verse
17.
As the clear light is upon the holy candlestick.
Talking about the menorah.
So is the beauty of the face in ripe age.
See that? Some of you brothers, you don't want marriage to grow old with them. You know what that goes with? Give me that precept in Tobit 8, that we may grow old together, age together.
And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together.
You see, it says become aged together, meaning they were somewhere around the same age and they aged together. Some of you brothers get these women that's already 60 and 55. She already aged. You ain't getting aged together. She old already. Something wrong with you. You that mama's boy looking for a mama. Mm. And you older women looking on you a cougar. Is that what they call them?
Yeah. That's what they call cougars.
When you look at her, all you see is a MILF. Is that the word? See, they laugh because they know what I'm talking about. That's all you see, and then you're taking out insurance policies on her old behind. Dang. I don't know what's wrong with some of you brothers. I met a brother's wife. I said, bro, the brother's 28. I said, how old your wife is? 61. I said, what? 60. I said, all right, bro, shalom. Because I was going to say something nasty. I said, I got to go. I was going to go. Can't have no babies, nothing. She said, and the wife, I don't want no babies. I done did that already. I said, okay, all right. Says, she going to be in for a rude awakening. Her leg can't go back there no more. He going to look for a girl who could get that leg like that. Pow, wow. Who can jump on a chandelier and do a swan dive. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, all he's going to deal with is bones.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go back. So no, read it again. Tobit, read that one again.
Tobit chapter 8, verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust.
Stop. Why do you think he said, I take not this my sister for lust? Let me tell you something, brothers. Anytime you marry a sister because she got a big butt and a smile and perky breastises, the marriages go bad. They always go bad. Just like in the video we just looked at. He saw her jogging, the breast is going like this. He's like, wow. And the sister was crazy. She was a Looney Tune. Some of y'all have married Looney Tune sisters. Remind me later on to tell the stories of Looney Tune sisters on psych meds, on medication. But you overlooked that. Now, you notice the brother in the video, all the telltales, she driving crazy. He see that she yelling. He overlooked all that because of the perkiness of the breastises and the booty bouncing. And she's crazy. She said, I'll jump off this mountain. Knees, what did she say? Straight knees. Straight knees. And she said, you was the last one with me, so they're going to think you did it. I'll be like, no, thank you. I have to go. But some of y'all will stick around. Because you desperate. You know why you stick around? Because you a simp. I'm going to explain what a simp is in a minute. A simp brother. Read it again.
Verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly.
But uprightly, meaning according to the law. You examined her character. You examined her personality. What is she like on the inside? Because looking good is one thing. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you this. They can fake looking good. You know they wear something called fake up. They put that stuff on. One sister we met, when we meet, the brother says, that's her right there. Me and Deacon Malachi go, where? Bishop and I go, right there. We go, where? He says, right there. We're like, no, that's not her. He says, that's her. We walk up. We say, sister blankety blank. She says, yeah, that's me. Stand up, brother. You stand up right there with your hand on your chin. Stand up. Yeah. This is what she really looked like. She looked like this, brother. We're like, what the hell is going on, y'all? We said, this is crazy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So not only did she put fake up on her face, her ears, the back of her neck, she put on her hands, on everything. We said, what the hell is going on? There's some witchcraft going on up here.
That happened with me and Amaziah, brother, in Bahamas. That happened with me and Amaziah. Same thing. Amaziah said, who? That brother said, yeah, that me and Deacon Lama are friends with her. Where's that sister? And I said, they say, the sister over there. Then I said, Amaziah said, stop playing, brother. Where's that sister? He said, it's over there. Then that brother called that sister. Then the sister get up. I look. Isaac was just like shocked.
That's right. I tell you, and some of y'all be on that's how y'all meet a lot of these women, on Facebook. Don't do that. Y'all making a grievous mistake. You better meet her on Feast of Tabernacles when it's hot out there. And they sweating and they wiping the sweat. That you're gonna see the real them on Feast of Tabernacles. You know. Or when you meet her, you just say, can you wipe your face for me a second? And if any color comes off on them fingers, she fake. She fake. Now, where we at? We back in Ecclesiastes 26.
Yes, sir.
And
we left off verse 17.
Go ahead.
Verse 18, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 18. As the golden pillars are upon the sockets of silver, so are the fair feet with a constant heart.
So a woman with fair feet, she has a constant heart to support. She's like a golden pillar with sockets upon sockets of silver. Read.
Verse 19, my son, keep the flower of thine age sound.
The flower of your age is the woman that you meet in her youth. It says, keep her of sound mind. Read it again.
My son, keep the flower of thine age sound.
Your job is to make sure she's of sound mind. Go ahead.
And give not thy strength to strangers.
Meaning, don't marry a woman of another nation. Don't marry an unbeliever. That's a strange woman. Go ahead, watch this.
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field.
Wait. You skipped over the word. When thou hast gotten a fruitful, what's that word?
Possession.
Possession. Here's the word again. She is your possession. All you American and European women, I know you might be feminist at heart, but you must understand when you get married, you are his possession. That's what thus saith the Lord says. And we ain't going to teach nothing else but what the Bible says. Read it again.
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession.
Why did it say fruitful? Because she's bringing forth children. Go ahead.
Through all the field.
Through all the field.
Sow it with thine own seed.
Sow it with your own seed. There's a twofold thing there. Your own seed is your own seed, your sperm. Go ahead.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
And trust that you come from a good family background. That's what the goodness of thy stock is saying. All right. Now watch this. Watch this. I'm going to get the black Hebrew Israelites mad now. The black Hebrew Israelite community, y'all about to get mad right now. Because you want to use Isaiah 4:1. Somebody just sent up the question for that. Isaiah 4:1. So I'm going to touch on it right now. Isaiah 4:1. To justify multiple wives. Well, brothers, today is not that day. Let's go to Isaiah 4, verse 1, please.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to read it slow. So, hey, call all your black Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. Call them right now. Share, like and share right now. Like and share. You can send it to them. You can send it to those that hate IUIC. Who hates us? I think they all hate us.
Many.
You can send it to ISUPK. They hate us, but we love them. Send it to GMS. They hate us, but we love them.
Right. That's it.
Send it to HODC. They hate us, but we love them.
That's right.
We love our brothers and our sisters. Watch this. Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And don't speed read either.
Yes, sir. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
So when the Bible says in that day, what we're about to understand is that that day is not today. And as we read down, I'm going to prove it. Okay? And in that day, 7 women, when it says 7 women, it just means a completion, number of completion. Some brothers going to have 2, some going to have 5, some might have 15 in that day. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Meaning, they're going to take care of themselves. We know they're going to have the mindset, they're going to have their revolutionary mindset. We know you subduing the earth. So we're going to eat our own bread, wear our own clothes. But the key is, only let us be called by thy name. They want your name. Like today, let's bring it up to today. You marry a wife, she takes your name. And sister, if you have changed your name to Israel, all praise to the Lord. But if you decide to marry a brother named Johnson, you stupid as hell. He's letting you know he's not ready for this truth yet. He's not revolutionary minded. Here you go. I'm getting rid of Johnson. Her name was Jackson. I'm getting rid of Jackson. I believe this. I want to be Israel. I want to be known as Miss Israel. You marry this brother over here. He's still Washington. Now you take his name. You went. Then why, sister, why even change your name? You went right back to where you're trying to escape from. You simple. Say, well, before we get married, do this. Change that stuff. How about that, sis? Do that thing right there. Now, notice what it says. Only let us be called by thy name. Today's society, these brothers with multiple wives, hi, haters, hi. These women don't have their name. Understand that. She is still, if he's Jackson, she is still Washington. She's still Robinson. She's still Dobson, Ray, Brown, black or white. She's still, all these women they still got them names. So that's number one. They're not fulfilling this. Then it says to take away our reproach. The question over, what is our reproach? Well, remember, the letters in the Bible, those are letters that the prophets wrote. They never had chapter 1, chapter 2, or 3, or 4. That was added later. This was one long letter. So in order to understand the reproach, let's jump up to the next chapter, the previous chapter, chapter 3, verse 16.
Isaiah 3, verse 16.
Here's the reproach, brothers and sisters.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Haughty means, can we look up the word on Google? Go to Google.
Arrogantly superior and disdainful. Similar words.
Oh, look at these similar words.
Proud, vain, arrogant, conceited, snobbish, stuck up, pompous, self-important, superior, egotistical, supercilious. Did I say that right?
Supercilious.
Condescending, lofty, patronizing, smug, scornful, contemptuous, disdainful, overweening, overbearing, imperious, lordly, cavalier, high-handed, full of oneself, above oneself, snooty, sniffy, hoity-toity.
Yeah, that's it.
Hoity-toity.
Yeah, that's the definition of the black woman. Right there.
Hoity-toity.
So now notice, is one of those words imperious? I was just reading something where it calls the Israelite woman imperious.
Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 30. How weak is thine heart, saith the Lord God, seeing thou doest all these things. The work of an imperious, whorish woman.
An imperious, whorish woman. So imperious goes back to haughty, goes back to scornful, stuck up, disdainful. So go back to Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16 again. We're dealing with her reproach, to take away our reproach. This is her reproach. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks.
Meaning she's in everybody's business.
And wanton eyes.
Wanton meaning lustful. Lustful eyes. Go ahead.
Walking and mincing as they go.
Walking and mincing as they go. Go ahead.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
Because they had the bells around their ankles. You know, some women wear the ankle bracelets, and some of them have bells on it. Go ahead.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
So verse 16 is explaining what their sin is. So when we go back to Isaiah 4 and 1, read it again.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
So the reproach is that haughty spirit, that imperious spirit, scornful, disdainful, prideful. Give me some of them other words that said.
Hoity-toity.
Vain, haughty-toity. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that word. Condescending, contemptuous. She's always better than you. She makes more money than you. I could get any man I want, and I settled for you. No, you didn't settle for him, sister. You didn't settle for him. Like my man said, you go to apply for Yale University. You didn't live up to the standards, so you had to go to the University of Kunta Kinte. You didn't settle for the University of Kunta Kinte. You didn't measure up to Yale. That's all it is, but she don't want to say that. So it's not that you settled for him. You didn't measure up for the man you really wanted. He looked at you and said, oh, hell no. So now, read on. We're in verse 2 now.
Verse 2. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful. Go ahead.
And glorious.
Mm-hmm.
And the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
So we want to talk about the branch of the Lord. Is it beautiful today? Give me the Disney video. Disney. This is the branch of the Lord. The branch of the Lord means the Israelites that are beautiful. Is this? Now, here it is. Y'all tell me if this is beautiful. Because the Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites say, we're in that day now. The branch of the Lord is beautiful. Let's take a look.
Security!
You got what you want?
What are you doing?
To me, we're not fitting verse 2 what it's saying. Read it again.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
That what we just saw was not beautiful, nor was it glorious. So I don't know what the BHI, the Black Hebrew Israelites, are talking about. That we're in that day. That if any of you, and if you men decide you think that that's your lust talking. That's your lust. That ain't biblical. That's not God-given Bible. You just saw some other woman you like. Brother, just say that. Don't twist scriptures to say that this day is today, because it's not. Read it again.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
Y'all see that part there? For them that are escaped of Israel. Escaped from what? Escaped from captivity. Escaped from being in this hellhole we call America. We're not escaped. We're still here in bondage. And I don't know if y'all, what's wrong with, who raised some of y'all to think that you're not in bondage and that this day is that day? You're insane in the membrane. You're crazy.
Yeah, man, but Bishop, whether hardly have a good job in this society. He hardly calling shot. Yeah, but he want a 2-3 woman he want to abuse because he's going after his lust. That type of spirit never converted.
Exactly. Read on. Watch this.
And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy.
That's the elect. Go ahead.
Even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Right. That's the elect that's chosen. Go ahead.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
Stop right there. Stop right there. The proof that this day is not that day, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. I want to show us the video about the filth of the daughters of Zion. Drugs destroy us daily. Drugs destroy us daily. Now, this is the filth of the daughters of Zion. Yeah, just this all women. Just take a look. You tell me if this is that day.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Ow.
Okay. No contemplation. All right. Lord, I'm so tired. All right now. Tired.
Is this day that the Bible's talking about today? Read the verse again, verse 4.
Isaiah 4, verse 4. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
I don't know about you. That has not been washed. I can walk out this door right now and find some of that stuff right there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this day that the Bible's talking about is not that day. So if you're online and you're sitting in your mind, well, I wonder if Isaiah 4 is talking about today. No, it ain't talking about today. These crackheads and all still walking the streets. The filth of the daughters of Zion have not been purged away yet. Read it again.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning.
The spirit of judgment and the spirit of burning. Can you find me a nuclear explosion? That is the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's what that's talking about right there. So you ain't got to ask yourself no more, is this day that day? No, this has not happened yet. Okay, read on now.
Verse 5. And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night.
You know what this, remember when we came out of Egypt? The Lord led us by a cloud by day and a fire by night. Hey, find me that clip I gave you. And that's what the Lord do, protect us from Egypt.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 5. And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense.
There's going to be a defense around all the Israelites. I don't see that today. Where is the fire by night and the cloud by day as a defense? I don't see it. It ain't there. Ask the BHI, where's the fire by night and the cloud by day? See, if you go through the whole chapter, it's self-explanatory. No longer should any black Hebrew Israelite, because that's what you want to be called, so that's what you is, because you're black, try and use Isaiah 4 to say that that's today. They're lying to you, and they're looking for dumb brothers. They ain't so much dumb brothers. They're looking for what? Dumb sisters. Sister, this is today, and only the dumbest of the dumb will follow behind that thing and go, yeah, Isaiah 4 is talking about now, brothers. Read.
Verse 6. And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain.
So we always going to be protected by the Lord. Always be protected. So. I like the way Kevin Samuels, he's getting a lot of heat. Women always talk about they want a high value man. Okay. she claims that she is that Sarah, and she wants that high caliber man. All these women. Wait. How many women over here single? Raise your hand. Let me see something. How many single sisters? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 6 single sisters. I find that amazing. But, all righty then. We'll go with that scenario. There's only 6 or 7 single. So they want a high caliber man. In order to meet a high caliber man, she must be what? A high caliber woman. In some, not all of them, but in some of their minds, they are high caliber. In the Bible, you may say, that's not in the Bible. Yes, it is. In the Bible, a high caliber woman is described where? Proverbs 31. Can we look at that real quick? Can we just take a glance? So, sisters online, if you think of yourself as a high caliber woman, that means you fit the criteria of Proverbs 31. Where we want to start, Cap? Because I'm not looking at it.
Verse 10.
Okay, go ahead.
Proverbs.
No. Start at the beginning first. Start there. I'm going to show you something.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
The prophecy that his mother taught him. You know what that goes with? I'm going to help you all out. That precepts with Titus 2 and 3. Get that. Because how was his mama able to teach? Now, some of the scholars say Lemuel was a nickname for King Solomon. Okay. So let's see the qualifications his mother had to fit. Read that.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers,
gossipers,
not given to much wine,
not drunkards,
teachers of good things.
That's what I want right there. That's all I want. The aged woman is a teacher of good things, meaning a teacher of God's laws and testimony. She's a teacher of that. So when we go back to Proverbs 31, read that verse again, verse 1.
Proverbs 31, verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
So his mother was obviously that aged woman, that Titus 2 and 3 woman. She was able to guide him and tell him what to look for in a woman and the type of woman to avoid. That's something most of us have never been taught. Most of us been taught from the older dudes in the neighborhood or our uncle who taught us what to look for or not to look for. That's what they did. So jump down, Captain, jump down.
Verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Mm-hmm. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
So one of the aspects or criteria of a virtuous woman, you trust her. She could go to work, you ain't stressing it. You ain't worried about the way she dressed. You know how some of y'all do? Babe, why you got to wear that? That's too tight. Hey, hon, take that off. That don't look right. You going to work. Why you fixed yourself up? What's this all about? Now you're nervous. You're nervous because you know when you met her at the club. She was that round-the-way girl. She's not the virtuous woman because you don't trust her. But the virtuous woman is the woman who you have proven. Say, no, this woman, she's a godly woman. I ain't got to worry about the way she dressed. I don't got to worry about her being in every man's face talking about how you doing. She's not that type of a woman. But you know if your wife is always in a man's face, smiling. Always, when she talked to another brother, she got a hand on him. How you doing, bruh? What's all this touchy-feely stuff going on here? Why are you always touching him? Or she always telling you, why don't you work out like this brother do? You see the muscles this brother? It's like, what the hell is going on? We've heard these things. You remember from 1088? Why don't you look like that brother right there? Who wants to be compared to another brother? And what the hell is this? Ain't nobody got time for that. So you don't trust her. So that right there, ding, 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 ding. Not a virtuous woman. She's not high caliber. She's not high value. Read.
Verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
You know what the spoil is? He ain't worried that some other guy plowing her back, breaking her back in. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
Y'all see that thing right there? She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. That's what you're looking for. You thought you had that, but you didn't have that. Sorry, Lava. We sorry. We praying for you. Praying for you. Some women ain't high caliber. They ain't high value. They very low. They lower than low. What you gonna say, Lava?
Yeah, read that part again.
Verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
Because you know what's going on, Bishop. A lot of our sisters, they're trying to find an identity. The identity they're trying to find is the American dream identity. That this sister we read about is a sister that found herself. She acknowledged herself. She confidence with herself. Then now she is explaining to the young men, this is the thing to looking for. A lot of our sisters have not found themselves yet, because the point of the matter, class will come out 7 days a week. They're not applying anything. So they're hoping maybe the scripture going to sit somewhere inside. No. You have to apply. What you read is to apply. Then she have not applied nothing. No foundation in her. Because she's still trying to look for the American dream inside her head. She's not trying to find a godly. She have to be living a godly life on earth. That's what's going on. She's looking for identity.
Yep. Read on.
Verse 13. She will do him. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
Y'all see them 5 words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worketh willingly with her hands. She works. You ain't got to tell her, babe, get a job. Babe, do something with your life. Get a career. Do something. She already got that mentality. Now, of course, it's ideal. All these women want a man that can take care of. That's fine. But if your income ain't like that, that means she has to what? She got to work. But if she got that, she got her feet on top of your head. When you come up, something's wrong here, because we can't make ends meet. She got to have the mindset, I got to work to make sure the house is taken care of. I'm got to work with my husband. That's how her mindset is. Like in the book of Tobit. Remember when he got blind? Find me that scripture. Find me that, so y'all know I'm not just whistling Dixie.
Sir, Tobit chapter 2 and verse 10 and 11. Tobit chapter 2 verse 10. And I knew not that there were sparrows in the wall, and my eyes being open, the sparrows muted warm dung into my eyes, and a whiteness came into my eyes. And I went to the physicians, but they helped me not. Moreover, a Cacharias did nourish me until I went to Elamias, and my wife Anna did take women's works to do.
Now, Tobit had a real good job. So now he got blind. He couldn't do nothing. His wife said, let me go out and get me women's work to do. Let me tell you something about the time back then and now. Back then, when the women worked, they was around. All the women was together doing whatever women did. That was their job. Today, women work amongst men. And that's where a lot of the issues come. And the coming kingdom ain't going to be like that. Where the women, because what ends up happening, there's some kind of adultery, fornication going on. So back then, they prevented a lot of that. I ain't saying it didn't go on. It did. But that helped prevent a lot of that stuff. Okay? So she went out. The point is, she went willingly to get women's work. That's a high value woman. That's a high caliber sister. That's a virtuous woman. That is a Proverbs 31 woman that you all want and that you're all looking for. Back to Proverbs 31.
Proverbs chapter 31 verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
You know what that means? She wants the best food. She says, nah, babe, I'm not getting no food from this grocery store in this community. That's all old stuff. That's leftovers from Amalek. She already did the research. She said, I'm going down there. It's like 5 miles, maybe 10 miles away. I know where there's a good grocery store to get good, organic, healthy food. That's what that's talking about. That's a high-value woman. That's high caliber. That's Proverbs 31. That's virtuous. Not I'm going to the dollar store and get you some knickknacks and hamburger helper and McDonald's. She trying to kill you. Read on.
Verse 15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens.
Now, of course, they all want maidens, but you ain't got that now. But the point is, she riseth also while it is yet night. She gets up early in the wee hours. Read.
She considereth a field, and buyeth it.
Now it's showing you that she got sense. She got smarts. She ain't a dumb bunny. She says, you know what? We saved X amount of money. I'm going to buy some property. That's the kind of mind she got. She's, babe, don't worry. I'm bringing in some wealth here. She got that mindset. I'm going to make her some money. Don't worry. I'm going to buy this field right here. And this is good agricultural works right here.
Bishop, you know what's so heavy about this? Today, you got the brothers that's working. Because I got this complaint. Brothers working, brothers tell the wife, hey, why don't you try to get a job? We can put our money together, buy a house. Because we can leave something for the kids. You see, the brothers see the vision, but she cannot see it. He had to fight her. And that sister don't fit this right here. Right. Because the scripture says she worked willingly. She see the vision. She said, you know what? Let me get together with my husband. Let's buy something. We can leave this for our children. At least when we gone, our children don't have to struggle like we struggle. They already have, they already have something to start with. But a lot of sisters don't see that. Brothers got, seriously, your brothers, if she don't see that, do not marry her. If you talk to a sister, she don't see the vision, the same mindset you have, don't marry her. You was wasting your time.
Read that verse 26.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Now, that's some heavy stuff right there. That's some heavy stuff right there. I was listening to a video, and the brother says, this is funny. He says, the brother said the video was funny. I wish I remember the link. I don't remember. But he said, let me tell you something. He said, I only date this brother in the world. He said, I only date black women. That's what he said. He said, so when I tell this story, don't think that I'm dating white women. He said, because I'm not. He says, but I have a test that I do. He says, I go to the garage. He said, goes upstairs from the garage. There's a bar where a lot of singles go. He goes to meet women. He says there'll be a parking spot available right there. He'll park next to the parking spot, and there's one spot left. So he sits there in the car. The woman, he says, the white woman pulls up in the spot. And he says, yo, when she gets out the car, he said, yo, you didn't see that I was in? She don't know he already parked. He said, yo, you didn't see I was about to park there? You just going to come up and take my spot? White woman goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'll move. He said, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How you doing? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So go to the bar. He said, do the same thing. Car comes, and right in the spot. And it's a black woman. He goes, yo, you didn't see me about to take the spot? You just going to cut me off and go into the spot? What, nigga? Here she go. What, nigga, what? What you want? What you going to do? Whoa, sis, I was just joking. I was teasing her. Oh, okay, my bad. Here he said, that's not the type of woman you want to get with. He said, not only was it dark down there, he said there was nobody around. He said if he wanted to do something to her, there'd be nothing she could do unless she had a gun. He said, but to show you the difference in mindsets, in the races, one uses femininity, one uses masculinity. I was like, daggone. Now watch this. The question comes up, does income matter when dating? Does income matter? I'm going to show you a video. I ain't even going to ask. I want everybody just to look at the video. We're going to talk about it. How long is it, Dag? It's kind of long. We might skip through it. There's different couples. And it is no 100% right. Some of them, some sisters may agree with some sisters. Brothers, y'all might agree with some brothers. Let's see.
There's two sides to that coin. It just depends on if you're a gold digger or if you're looking for love. You're a gold digger, them finances matter, baby. But your finances don't harm with your greedy ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for love, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, like I'm gonna talk like women. With women that make money, you know what I'm saying? Finances for them really don't matter. They looking for the love because that's what they missing. You get what I'm saying? But when you a skeezer, you ain't got nothing. They acting like you gotta be driving a Benz, and she living on Section 8 or something. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to you got a Benz, bitch. You get food stamps on the first.
I think that's ultimately a personal decision and a personal call, but I do think finances matter when dating so that you can gauge the seriousness of the relationship that you're trying to seek at the moment. So if you're trying to date for marriage, then if you're not at a point where you are realistically ready to get married, then I think maybe you shouldn't be dating for marriage if you're not financially ready to date for marriage. Now, if you just want to have a good time, just like go out on a few dates, like keep it light, I think that's fine. But I really do think that
You can't go out on dates if you ain't got no money.
no, you don't. No. Well, no, I'm not saying you can't have. You don't have any money at that point. I'm just saying like you don't have as much money as you would like to have. Like you're not at that place in your life where like you would want to be.
What I'm gonna say is yes, it definitely does matter because like I mean, who doesn't want to do stuff? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to.
Now y'all gonna see she got a cross on her neck. The face is done did up. She's quiet at this point. Wait till she opens her mouth. That's all I gotta say. Just wait. Just wait. Go ahead.
Go to in the bar and drink, or you want to go do the inside skydiving. If you want to go bowling, if like you got to be able to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money. So if you don't got extra, like hundreds of dollars.
Y'all gotta look at her body language. You see her leaning up and she looking to the side. Rewind a little bit back, just a few seconds. I'm about to go off on this moment.
Stuff like you know what I'm saying. Like if you want to go to in the bar and drink, or you want to go do the inside skydiving. If you want to go bowling, if like you got to be able to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money. So if you don't got extra, like hundreds of dollars for the night, like you know what I'm saying, that's detrimental to like a relationship. But I think the most important thing is the mindset, because you can not have money and have the mindset of a hustler. And hustlers, if you're a hustler, you know that you take L's and you take losses. So you can be broke at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, and have a mindset to get the money in the future, because it's all about the future, you know what I'm saying, and this shit can work out, you know what I'm saying. So finances is definitely important, but the mindset is more important, you know what I'm saying, because you can date a nigga right now that got 20, 30 bands off whatever happened, a lick, insurance, whatever, you know what I'm saying, he can lose it. So you can enjoy this money for now, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all traveling for a year and a half, 2 years, and then the next 10, y'all struggling.
Listen, for you broke brothers out there, you need money. You need money. Let me tell you something. Women look for security. I'll tell you the story before. Brother and sister get married. Every month she come home from work, there's a eviction notice on the door because this dude was not paying the rent. True story. I ain't lying. She would come up and we'd have to cover them for a couple of months, and then it happened. We said, we ain't covering y'all no more. What the hell is this? The brother was doing stupid stuff with his money. So y'all need money. Before you get married, y'all got your finances be in somewhat order. You have, even if you ain't got that much, she's willing to work with you. That's fine. But she got to have something. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Who's confused? Okay, play on.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody really wants that. So it's all about the mindset. That's the most important thing, the mindset of the person that you're dealing with.
If you have a lot of money and you go broke.
Why do I see her breast assist? Do y'all see the bra? You got to see, this is first, some of the things you got to look at first off. Go ahead, play.
And I've been there through the struggle, and I personally feel that you have a legitimate reason to be broke, and I have a validation to believe that you will seek wealth again, then I'll hold you down. If you're broke when I meet you, you don't stand a chance. Because...
What's broke to you? What is defined broke?
You make less than double what I make.
Less than double?
Yes.
Wait a minute, wait.
Okay.
You know I'm not good at math. If she makes $60,000, hypothetical, less than double, what's double at? So he only make 20 G's? Or 100? Oh, he got to make 120. But she said if he makes less than double, she don't want him. Okay, gotcha. Y'all know I'm bad. Go ahead.
It's not a shit ton.
Okay.
But you should be making double what I make. That being said, it's because I've held broke men down. I've been played by broke men. Okay. And personally, it doesn't pay off. So I won't do it again. And it is what it is. It's not hard to find someone who makes twice what I make. I personally attract people who make like a whole spectrum. That being said, if you are broke and I choose to deal with you, I will belittle you.
Did y'all hear what she said? Wait, brothers, did y'all hear what she said? She said, if I make more than you, I will belittle you. You're going to hear things like broke ass nigga. Shut up. You ain't telling me nothing. Go back so they can hear it for themselves. I bought it. Wait. Remember that brother? Him and his wife get in an argument. Y'all better be careful if your wife make more money than you. He says, why don't you get the F out the house? She said, I'm going to take everything I bought. He said, take it, go. He go to work, he come back. The bed was gone. The living room set was gone. The kitchen table was gone. The dog was gone. She paid for everything in the apartment. He should have thought about that first. He said, oh, shit, I ain't got nothing.
Yes. Hey, Bishop, we say this at Patient Saint Radio all the time. The most dangerous black woman in America is a educated black woman with money. I know some of you might, hey, listen, it's the truth. Because you know what she just said? She said you got to make double. When a black woman educated with money, she looked down on brothers. In her mindset, you are not in my level. I got more education than you. Guess what, brothers? Guess what, sisters? America, chances you're going to marry a sister with more education than you because it's set up that way. But it's go back again. These sisters, if their mind is not right, I'm telling you, your sisters, you're not going to make it. When you got that mindset, I got money, I'm educated, you ain't tell me what to do. Listen, I got news for you. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it with that mindset.
Play on.
Who make like a whole spectrum. That being said, if you are broke and I choose to deal with you, I will belittle you. It is what it is. And I reserve the right to do that. And also, if you want to cheat at your own risk, I'm apt to ghost you. And it is what it is because men who make more money than me,
What does ghost you mean? Leave you. Okay, go ahead.
Treat me with that same power dynamic, right? Like, I know that...
So that's fair? You think that's okay?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But it's a way of life.
Hell yeah, finances matter, and they matter a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, me coming into a relationship and my finances is not in order, I'm not going to be in the right headspace to make that relationship successful, especially if my woman is successful and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to, you know, just tradition, even if these days tradition don't really apply like it used to. In the back of our head, as a grown man, you feel like if all else break down, you should be able to pay for everything and make sure that your family is straight. You still are the leader of the household, so you expected to carry the load. You know what I'm saying? Your wife may get...
He's in the world. He said, you as a man, you are still the leader of the house. How come some IUIC brothers don't understand that? The woman, they got the woman doing everything. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, they not going to do that. They going to live off these women. You know what I'm saying? They going to pretend like they on Indeed and all that all day. Mm-hmm. But actually, they playing the game. You put your hand behind that PS4 or the Xbox. That
burning up
steaming hot.
Burning up. It's a fact.
He said something right there. This is for the black Hebrew Israelite community. Because you know what? Them women be working. Them women be hustling. The brothers be sitting back playing the PlayStation. Hey, find me that scripture in Sirach where it says, he's your friend as long as he has need of you.
Sirach chapter 6, verse 10. Again.
Start at 8.
Verse 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
That's what the brother was just talking about. That's what the brother in the video was just talking about. Go ahead.
Where was we at? Verse 8. And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Right, because now let's say she lose her job. She been working because you've been home playing PlayStation. Now she lose her job. Now she asking you, can you go out and get a job? You ain't going to stick around. You ghost now. Go ahead.
And there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table.
Right. Some friend, sister, meaning some of these men is only a companion with you at the table. You got food. You got what he need. He ain't got nothing. But you so desperate for any old dang-a-lang, you take him in. Go ahead.
And will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
Now, when you fall on hard times, this dude don't stick. Tyrone gone. He gone. Raheem out the door. Pookie gone. Go ahead.
But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself.
Yeah, he's going to be on one accord with you. He's yours now. Go ahead.
And will be bold over thy servants.
Go ahead.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee.
He going to the next girl house. Go ahead.
And will hide himself from thy face.
You calling him now? He changed his number. He don't know you now. Go ahead.
Separate.
No, that was it. Go back to the video. Go back to the video. Watch this, sister.
I mean, y'all are. I've never seen shit like this in my life.
I like
any
finessers. Let's stick with the finesse word.
Okay.
We finessers.
Stack chasers and finesse. Y'all worse than a lot of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see girl in the Benz. You see she's staying in a high rise that's sealed off, and she got to be paying about $2,500 to $3,500 to live in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you see that, and your eyes light up, and you see dollar signs. You know what I'm saying? And for a woman that's already on her shit, we accept a little bit more sometimes. You either get the women who are going to be lonely, like I'm Sister Soldier, I don't need nobody, or you get the woman who's like, I do want love, I do want a chance. I am going to give him a chance because, I'm a try. I'm gonna work with him because he's not in my class financially stable. I'm not gonna hold that against him. But what you end up getting is a big fucking bill trying to help him put him on. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't motherfucking Build-A-Bear. I done did that too many motherfucking times. And baby,
I think the brothers heard that. She making money, you not. All you are to her is a bill. She said she ain't nobody got time for that. You a walking bill. Cause you brothers, you ain't adding nothing to her. Go ahead.
I'm a try. I'm gonna work with him because he's not in my class financially stable. I'm not gonna hold that against him. But what you end up getting is a big fucking bill trying to help him put him on. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't motherfucking Build-A-Bear.
In this era, shit, you gotta have a 2-income household. You know what I'm saying? To live any kind of comfortable. But if all else fails, you as a grown man should be able to pay for everything. And I feel like if you're not in a position to do that, you don't need to be dating. You need to be focusing.
Wait, stop. I heard what he said. If you can't do that, you don't need to be dating. Don't court nobody. You need to be focusing.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.